Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another one of the Feud Battles videos. This is Cowboy Bob Orton. I actually didn't change his setup for move damage, so it's all set up for move damage, but we're not using him with the hardcore move against powerhouses. This is just me using him against everybody else with the sub setup. We're using Sting to get the stun and the Juggernaut gem loaded right away on turn 1, and we're just going from there with the super sub build. If you don't have Logan, you can use Shelton. But as long as you find people under the right amount of life, I mean, that's like a 14 million sub right there. So anyone under like 14 million with this particular setup was just throw your jug gems out, stun, and swipe, and sub. Quite effective, actually. Against all shapes and sizes of people, and I thought people would be very interested to see this gameplay video footage. Again, this is him just set up the way I had him with move damage. No plate, no metal, no nothing. Of course, it will recycle at the end because it'll make the botch gems red, the ones that are left. Granted, it's a long sub, so not necessarily a lot are left. Here we're going against Trick Ray. You just, again, want to stay away from like one charge people kind of thing, but otherwise, I mean, it's really good and worked quite well. Speed-wise isn't too bad, all things considered. Right around like 55 seconds, you know, 50 seconds or so. I think for a lot of people, this can be a very viable feud option. This is against Mherex. Used him like against people with kickouts too, that fairly often during the last feud. And this is no line bonus or anything. I would just add him in there to record. This isn't going to be a very long one because all the gameplay is pretty much like this. But you know, a lot of people are like, can Cowboy Bob be viable outside of against powerhouses? I don't know your technicians, but you do. So this hopefully will give you a good idea. Of course, anti-stun, and they would get their turn, and then more than the 14 million health that he's doing here, and you have to recycle, so it takes a little bit longer. But it's certainly doable. You can see plenty of botch gems to turn red on the board. Just really effective. So, and he doesn't really need like 6-star silver, you know, for either of his movesets to be able to do what you need him or want him to do. So yeah, this was just plain Jane setup, just going with the trainers I had on hand, sub trainers and all that. Logan is the rarest component for sure of the whole thing. Strap doesn't matter, metals don't matter, and plates don't matter, right? So yeah, Logan was the rarest part of this for sure. No line bonuses, just pretty much submission chokeholding everyone out, man. We got Corbin here. Liked using it against tricksters too. I mean, yes, they can dodge the Juggernaut move, but of course he's the most fun with the hardcore move against powerhouses because that's just ridiculously fun. But he certainly can slot and fill your lineup and do things for you in a different fashion. So I want to try, I recorded a few last feud. I want to try and record some different ones this upcoming feud. Maybe do some less rare guys instead of just my own guys. We'll see how that goes. Because, you know, a lot of feuding is the CSS, and then I don't get to spend as much time as I want using my guys. So if there's somebody you really want to see in feud, if I have them 6-star, with the type of setup you can run, let me know in the comments. Because this doesn't just have to be people I normally would feud with. I can do this with other people, and people that a lot of people have or are wondering how they will feud. So, but yeah, Cowboy Bob got it done. I think he's a great tech. Obviously, the new Rock, whatever, I don't even want to talk about him still, is great. Cody is great. Those are kind of like my favorite techs for the dudes. But then after that, you know, Pat Patterson is worth considering too. Cowboy Bob, I think, is like right up there with any of those guys. Zombie Dom is great, but he's got his weaknesses, you know, like most cards do. I'm just gonna scroll another what we already saw while I'm finishing up talking here. He's just really, really good addition. Everybody got him. And he's great for Feud. I was pleasantly surprised and impressed with how well this ran with nothing too crazy. Of course, again, if you don't have Logan, no big deal. You're just going to get one less turn on your sub. You put Shelton on there, you're still going to do well over 10, 11 million in Feud. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. And yeah, let me know if you want to see me to continue doing these Feud battle videos. I will. I'm open to input or advice or suggestions. Not for sure that I will do them, but I'm really happy to hear them. So let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there. Cowboy Bob. Now that's a sub. Sub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub.